Madame.
Okay, hey y'all.
Hey,
So
everybody.
so we're coming to y'all from Burkina Faso, West Africa, and we wanted to give y'all a little update on our trip here from Phoenix all the way here, and we stopped in Montreal. So, a little bit about Montreal. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the historical side of it. We were only there for one day, and we stayed in this cute little hotel room, which I'll post some videos and some pictures. But it was called the Chateau Versailles.
Château de Versailles. Château de Versailles.
That's the fancy version.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
way you say it in French.
oh, excuse me.
Château de Versailles.
But it was so cute because it
It
was
was.
right in the heart of the city.
Mhm.
And we got to go outside and we walked around the city and they had cute little stores. And I ran into a bookstore. Some of y'all know how much I love bookstores. Um, but it was freezing. I was freezing. And I told Abdullah that we needed bigger coats and he didn't believe me and it was freezing.
Yes, because I figured we were just going there for one day. We was just passing by, so that's why I wasn't thinking it's necessary to have a blanket or jacket. But it was really cold. I agree with her. We should get a bigger coat, But
A bigger cold?
oh yeah, bigger coats. That was
It sounded like you said
come
cold.
on, yeah, bigger coat because yeah, we was really cold. We wasn't able to explore the way we wanted to do. We started walking down the street, seeing those nice cafes and stuff. We wasn't able to because it was really cold, and so we went back to the hotel, and
Yeah. Because when
yeah.
that wind hit,
Oh yeah, definitely.
woo wee,
I
when
wasn't
that wind hit.
expecting that, but yeah, it was cold. It's not like Arizona. We don't used to jacket over there, so
Yeah.
that part. So
Yeah. And I just really liked all the historical buildings.
it
I
is
think the
nice.
people were really nice too.
Mhm.
Um, except for a lot of them spoke French. And I think
Mhm.
that's because it's more like a French colonized country.
Both 50-50.
They spoke English, but they did speak a lot of French, which
Mm.
you guys, those that really do follow me, saw that I posted a video of Abdullah in the Uber on the way to the airport, and he came across a
Mom,
fellow West African, and they both were speaking French. And when Abdullah finds someone that speaks French, which is his first language, he really gets to going, and it's a cute little thing because
no,
I
just
can't understand a word they're saying.
no, it's just to keep practicing. When you understand a language, you always want to, you want to practice because if you don't use it, you lose it. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's why when I get opportunity, I use it as I can, just to
And how
kind of,
many languages do you speak again, Abdullah?
I don't know, French, Portuguese, a little bit Italian, Spanish,
Spanish,
Spanish, and English.
English,
So five, about five.
but and your native,
Oh, the native is like,
your
you see, I
native
was
tongue,
talking to the guy in Congo, Congolese dialect, Malian dialect, the Bambara. I speak Bambara. I probably 35 dialects. If you talk about
African,
African dialect, yeah,
from different
from different tribals,
tribal
travel
languages.
exactly the dialects. About 35 dialects, like because you have to be able to speak to communicate because some people they only speak that, so you have to be.
Right.
That's the reason in Africa we learn a lot of language because you got to be able to communicate with people.
That's and it's really
Yeah,
important. I think
so
that's one thing that we
and
lack.
traveling a lot. I travel a lot, so that's why. That's
Yeah,
another reason to
that's
why.
one thing that we
So.
lack in I think in our country in America
Mhm.
that I think some people do it, but I think we could be more diligent at learning different languages.
Mm,
I think it's something that I need to work on. Definitely, if I'm going to be traveling more here,
absolutely.
um, given that I'm a dual citizen
Mm.
now, I probably need to learn some French, but that's a different discussion for a different day.
Mhm.
So Montreal was really nice, and then we had to take
Excuse me.
a flight um, here, of course, and we had to stop in Belgium.
Mm.
So we go to Belgium, and we get off the plane, and it is like
Ghost town,
severely quiet. Yeah, like
like
a
a ghost
ghost
town.
town.
Yeah.
It was creepy. Like it was so quiet. People weren't talking. I mean, there were people there, but they weren't really moving much. It was like seriously, seriously quiet. And I was telling Abdullah, I was like, so like, are we not supposed to talk to each other?
Mhm.
Or what's going on in Europe? That was my first time in Europe. it was really gloomy that day.
It was.
So we were looking outside, and I was like,
Mhm.
not only is it dark in there, but the lights were really low
It was dim.
in the Belgium
Yeah,
airport.
it was dim.
So I was like, what is going on?
Exactly. Like
It was
an
the weirdest
abandoned
thing.
airport, like, you know.
Yeah. And then we had to find our gate.
Mhm.
And one thing that was weird to the both of us was all of the African countries,
Connections.
the connections,
Mhm.
were like in this T gate area. Do y'all hear this rooster going off? That is the funniest thing.
Mhm.
This T gate area where all the connections for the African countries go, and you have to ride this shuttle to go there.
Mhm.
So that was kind of weird to me too, because I was like, well, why do all the African countries have to go over to the T gates?
Mhm.
And so that was weird. And so
That's
then we had to go down these stairs or whatever,
down
and then we
here.
get on the shuttle, and Abdullah was like, it'll be fine. You just have to get on the shuttle. So they cram us all in this shuttle,
Mhm.
and then we go for a 7-minute ride or so
Yeah.
on the shuttle, and we're all crammed. So
Yeah.
I was like, this is not for me.
Mhm.
And then we get off, and then they take us down these stairs,
Mhm.
and it's like in a basement area.
Yeah, like
and I was like, Abdullah, this is the end of our days. Like what is going on? Why are we
No.
going in a basement?
But I wasn't worried because I've been there once, so I kind of know just how the process goes over there. I
Oh,
already
didn't you
know.
feel weird though?
It was weird. It's kind of weird. It's awkward to me that why every connection going to Africa have to be specifically in that spot. So if you're there, you're going to Africa.
Right.
There's
Nobody
no way.
is over there unless you're going to Africa.
Exactly. So
And why is it so separated like
I
that?
don't know
It just
why.
made me feel awkward.
I think it's a little awkward to me. You feel separated, you know,
Yeah.
like discriminated.
Yeah,
I feel like
it
it's
was
kind of
weird.
but you know, you just
But that's just
we
life.
got there. It was really slow.
Yeah.
It was really slow. I don't know why, but it's just those airports really slow process. You know, I would think they've been doing that for a while. They should have the upper hand now, but you know,
Right.
you know.
But we made it. And
Yep,
so
we did. Thank God. Thank
yeah,
God.
we got on the plane.
Thank God. We
Yeah,
made
we
it.
finally got on the plane. And then we had to take that flight, which landed us in Abidjan,
Côte
which is
d'Ivoire.
the capital of say it again?
Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire,
Mhm.
which is French for Ivory Coast.
Mhm.
And you basically have to let people off the plane. And Abdullah calls it like being on a bus.
Mhm.
Or he
And
said like a Greyhound.
you
I was
know,
like, it's not like a Greyhound.
it is a Greyhound to me. It's like a bus that they're dropping people in different cities, whatever. You know?
Yeah, because they ain't going all the way over there 50 times a day. That's not going to
Oh,
happen.
yeah, exactly.
So then we go back up in the air. And of course, there's a storm. So that kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, it was raining.
But that was a pretty long ride.
It
I
was
told
a-
Abdullah the last time I had to ride on a plane for that many hours was when I went to Japan. And the last time I did that, I was like 19. And now I'm 42,
Yeah,
even though I
it's
still
not-
look 19,
No,
right?
but you know, you still
I
man.
still look 19.
You still
I
did
still
it.
look-
You still did
So I
it.
still look 19.
Yeah,
That's what we're
sometimes I
focused
feel.
on now.
Sometimes I feel.
Like you're like I'm 19.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like you're 18, but it kind of make me some weird. Yeah, like 19, I would say.
Anyway,
They
so
think you're my daughter or something. You're not.
I'm not your daughter. Anyway, so the experience was a great experience. One thing I do want to say, being here, I've only been here a day.
Mhm.
You all will see that I will post more pictures and things that I came across. One of those was spending some time with some young ladies at a women's center
Yes.
because we had to go do some business type stuff that we'll be doing here throughout the time that I'll be here. And the young ladies were making material the old-fashioned way,
Yep.
right?
Yep. That's the old-fashioned
And
way.
I got some video of that, and it was just a great experience for me because one thing that's really important to me, being a stage 4 cancer patient,
Yes.
is trying to live the best life that I can live
Absolutely.
and not forgetting that life is special,
It is special.
right?
Absolutely.
And just because I have this diagnosis doesn't mean that you have to stop living.
Absolutely.
And that's why I'm doing these videos.
Absolutely. So
right?
you gotta keep
living.
You gotta keep living. You know. You
This
can't
is why I
stop
do the
living.
nonprofit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? This is why I do Cancer Called.
Absolutely. Mhm.
This is why I'm doing what I do. This is
That's
why I
what-
get up every day to help the young women that
Yeah.
I help. And I'll be sharing more with you guys about the World Academy for the Future of Women that I am now a facilitator for. And I'll be going and facilitating to young women in different countries all around the world.
That's what give you hope. So
Right.
this is man, just stick with it and just do something. Give back to
Give back to the
Yep.
community,
That's how it
right?
works. Yep.
And I can't wait, Abdullah.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're going to try to get some of the universities here in
Yes.
Burkina Faso
Yes.
on board
See-
with the World Academy for the
to see,
Future
yep,
of Women
to
as
see how it
well.
goes, yep.
So that's so exciting.
It is.
If I'm
It
not
is.
doing one thing, I'm doing another, y'all.
Exactly.
So I hope you guys will continue to follow me. As always, thank you, hubby, for
No
always
problem.
doing
No
videos
problem.
and bringing
I
me to Africa.
I try. You know, now you're here.
I'm in Africa.
Exactly. We're in Africa. You're African anyway. So yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you're African. So you just back to the
You're
motherland.
so sweet.
You
You can't
just-
help yourself, can
Just
you?
back to the motherland. What?
You just always gotta be touchy.
No, I'm just fixing your stuff. You got stuff in your face. I'm
Oh
fixing
gosh.
it.
Anyway,
Oh.
we'll see you guys on the next video. We love you.
Ciao, guys. Thank you.
Bye.